The Detroit Tigers. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Reese Olson. What do you have on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Now it's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. And that's off the inside edge. And we're underway in Detroit.
Now stay back. Let the ball get to you.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one hit to right. And it's out of play, a foul ball.
Smart base running. Hit the ball, put it in play, get on base. Do every damn thing.
Misses at the pitch off the plate. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Here's Byron Buxton.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Not even close there. And that's ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 1 down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Manny Ramirez getting ready to hit. They say you win.
Oh, come on
2
now.
outs, base is empty. And a foul ball. And that's down and away.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Outside low, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the first. Back at Comerica Park. And today's starting pitcher, Matt Cain.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Why are we throwing from the side over here?
Just missed.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Taking pitching lessons from a damn announcer.
2-2 down.
Makes all kind of sense.
Goes down looking. Here's Riley Green. And there's a strike on the outside corner. That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Throw it around.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Ball.
Just missed. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And next up for the Tigers, Spencer Torkelson. And that's in there for strike 1. Green leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Ball 1.
That misses. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Wasn't sure if we were going to get him or not.
All set for the start of the inning. And now, Moises Ballesteros. Olson back to work. Ground ball right side. Torres throws to first in time and quickly one away in the second. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball.
1-1.
You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Swing and a pop-up. Torres settles under it, and there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Good boy, Freddie.
Wastes no time there. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with a pitch in that location.
Luis Arraez stands in. And he grounds one to the right side. And foul ball.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way out.
Oh, that's a strikeout. And that'll do it for the inning. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Gleyber Torres. That's to third. Henderson over to first in time. And Gleyber Torres retired. So up next, Zach McKinstry. And that skips in the dirt.
Nice stop.
Left field. 2 up, 2 down. Andy Ibanez up now for the Tigers. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That's in there. 0-2 now. He goes down looking. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Gunnar Henderson. Henderson goes 6 feet 3 inches, 220 pounds, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2019. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Now here is Elly De La Cruz. Pitch misses
Oh.
there. Ball
Oh, I
one.
was about to say.
Counts 1-0.
Damn. He didn't swing at that?
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1-1.
That missed
That's in.
inside.
Ball two.
And a count 2-1. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
Well, in those
Wide
counts,
how?
sometimes
He swings that shit.
can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Green going back. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. So the batting order turns over. Here is Gleyber Torres. 0 for 1 so far. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
1-1.
De La Cruz over at second, one down. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. There's a swing and a
Oh,
drive.
my. Welcome back, son.
Booyah. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 2-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious
430,
and
he
come out of
hammered
your
that thing.
swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
One out, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Byron Buxton. Down and
Ball
away
one,
for
no
ball
strike.
one. Fastball is outside. Olsen. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Ramirez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Line drive, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now Moises Ballesteros.
0-1's the count.
I feel like this guy can put him in the seats, man, if I make contact.
Swing and a foul out of play. 2 runs across in the inning. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Move to first. And he's back in there. Two outs. That one
ball,
way inside.
2 strikes.
Yeah, I tried to swing at it.
2-2 the count.
Hit in the air, left field. Touches down, that's a hit. And now 2 aboard. So digging in, Adolis Garcia. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1.
Ground ball left side, and that chance handled. Throws across the diamond, and Garcia is out. They limit the damage here. As we go to the last of the third. And now the DH, Colt Keith.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swinging a drive, deep right field. That's back there. And that ball is gone. He hammers one out to right. It's 2-1.
Well, Blue, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Next to hit, Jake Rogers. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is downstairs. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
2 strikes.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
He swung.
He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's the left
Somebody go out there and kick him in the
fielder, Matt Vierling. He's 0 for 1.
third of your pitches are balls. Oh, boy.
Little chopper rolls foul.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you drive back to the dugout. Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now the number 2 hitter, Riley Green. Tanner Scott takes over on the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And that one fouled off. Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the last half of the third. Next offering is down low. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. That's outside. 2-0. Rogers over at second. Vierling over at first with 1 away. And downstairs. And they're all loaded up.
Well, this kid right there, 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. Golden opportunity right here. And the slider just misses. Outside low. And a count now 2-0. And another ball.
Big, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down. Well, all tied up again, and that's a pretty rough way to give up a lead. It's just kind of a gut punch for the entire team to issue the free pass right there.
Torres, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Oh, boy.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's in the dirt. And a count 2-1. That one missed. On the ground. Down the line, and it's foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. Fly to left his first time. That's off the inside corner, and that is ball 1.
2 balls.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Bases loaded, 2 down. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
That was 3.
Count is 3-2.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. That one to first. Takes it himself, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Back here in Detroit, start of the 4th. Here is Freddie Freeman. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
You know, this group of hitters showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score as well.
Now it's the DH, Luis Arias.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
0-1's the count.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Ow. 2 away now after the drop 3rd strike. Stepping in, Gunnar Henderson.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
And that is out of play. The pitch. And it's strike 2.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. Bottom of the inning. And now here is Andy Ibanez. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Foul ball still 0-2. Got him swinging. That K is his 3rd of the game. Next is the designated hitter, Colt Keith. He's already homered here in this one. Outside low, ball 1.
1-0.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that misses. Now 2-0. Pitching change here, Lucas Erceg.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
2-2 the count.
And down on strikes he goes, and that quickly 2 away. Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. That missed by a lot. And that's ball one. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. That's a slider for a strike. And now the count is even. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning.
All those walks shut me up, didn't it?
We go to the top of the fifth, and the batter will be the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. Olson back to work. And that one is downstairs. 1-0.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That one finds the zone. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. That one ripped. And that is a foul ball. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Grounds one to short. McKinstry. Now a jump throw. It's there, and that's a great play. Byron Buxton will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back at Comerica Park, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Now the left fielder, Matt Vierling. And that one is in for a strike.
Well, these Tigers looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations. And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
So up next, Riley Green, 1 for 2. Inside, ball one. Ground ball up the middle. Throw on to Freeman. Home man for the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Now at the plate, Kerry Carpenter. That one at triple digits. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And it's even up.
1-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a ball and 2 strikes. That's down and in.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. That one ripped, but foul. Ramirez measures 6 feet even, 35 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
And down on strikes. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. Moises Ballesteros now at the plate. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next pitch is outside. That one missing inside. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Brennan Hanafy. So 2 down now, and here is Adolis Garcia. First pitch misses.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the out. Well, we go bottom 6. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. Right through there for a strike. The 0-2. Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Here comes Gleyber Torres.
She does, don't she? Gregory still out there? I'm not sure. Possibly.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Torres tries to hold up, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing according to Eric Summerskill. And Gleyber takes outside. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And now the shortstop, Zach McKinstry. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1.
That's outside.
Michael Kopech taking over on the mound. He's into the game with the bases empty. Outside, so definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
2 outs. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal.
There goes the runner. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close. McKinstry stands at second with 2 gone. Runner goes again. Throw to third. Save. Oh, come on. And a good eye there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Top 7.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Base knock center field. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Fouled off. He was late. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out.
No, foul ball.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Now the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. And there's a strike.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Now pop up on the infield. 2 away. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Swings through it for the catch and pulled the string on the changeup. Back here in Detroit, set for the last half of the 7th. And now the DH, Colt Keith.
Well, I like to have fish. I don't want a salad. It's not a rabbit. It's not a rabbit. I'm a kitty cat. Meow.
Andres Munoz gets handed the rock out of the pen. Out to short. Tosses to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. And up next for Detroit, Jake Rogers. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-2 is the count.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. 99 miles per hour to finish him off. Matt Vierling, the next to hit. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. And that drops in for a strike.
No, that's low.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Swings and misses, and it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Dallas, you get where you want, girl.
So they turn things over to the righty, Will Vest.
Now pitching for the Tigers, number 19, Will
Vest.
Here's Gleyber Torres. He's already homered in this game.
Gleyber Torres.
Another one right here.
Late on that fastball.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Popped up.
McKinstry
sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. And there's one away. Byron Buxton getting ready to hit.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And now they're out front. It's 3-2.
With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
One down. And now Manny Ramirez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one not close. And that's ball 1. Foul ball. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Slider got him for strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Moises Ballesteros. 1 for 3. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. Booyah! It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they add a run. It's 4-2.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either.
New pitcher for the Tigers, Brant Hurter.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So 2 away with nobody on. Digging in, Adolis Garcia. Swings through the sweeper.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Riley Green. Smith gets the call from the pen.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game.
Ball one,
Some
no
of them are
strike.
just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Next pitch is outside. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. Get out of town. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 4-3.
In a 2-0 count, the hitter is on high alert. This is what you live for, to be in the driver's seat here. He got a pitch that he could handle, and he hit that pitch. Really hard. Nice home run.
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Up and in. 1-0.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Next offering misses. Ball 2. Right through there for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
To the right side. Tosses to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. First pitch, not close. Right side. Torres handles. Throws to first in time. And they get Torkelson for the out. Gleyber Torres up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Out in front and foul to the left side. Looking to get the tying run on base. Outside low. And the count is 1-1. There's the strike. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that puts the tying run on base.
Now batting at shortstop.
Substitution being made at first. Entering is the pinch runner, Wenzel Perez. Zach McKinstry digs in now. Josh Hader will take over here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Runner on the go. Pitch is low. And it's safe. It's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
1-1.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, if he's going to do
1 ball,
something
2
special
strikes.
right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. The
Next
shortstop
inside.
takes the ball. Next pitch a slider that misses outside. Fights it off. He'll see another. So the tying run at second. And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Back at Comerica Park, we go to the 9th. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Herder, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2021.
Wait on it, old boy.
Line drive, base hit, right center field.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And here is Luis Arias. Nice stop from his knees to throw. And he's out. He's out. Here's the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elites.
Torkelson, there's one. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. And we're back, all set for the bottom of the ninth. Eric Gagne on to try and close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
0-2.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Colt Keith will hit next. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Popped up first base side. Freeman moving under it. Brings it in, and there's two down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Rogers up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. A changeup missing, and the count is 2-0.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the
ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
And the final score here, 4-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Nine hits. Four, 3, 4. Yeah.
Come on, y'all, give us a dime. Nothing.
Mickey Moniak now at the plate. Out there to center. Doyle on his way over. Makes the grab on the run. One away. Senzatella back to work. On the ground to third. McMahon throws to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Phillies, Mickey Moniak. On the ground to first, Toglia. He takes it on his own. Headed down the line. And that drops foul. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
To the right side. And that one handled. Throw to first in time. Mickey Moniak stands in for the Phillies. Splits the plate. Strike one.
0-1.
Late with the swing there.
0-2.
Now he breaks his bat. McMahon fires over to first. First and second. 2 outs. And digging in for Philadelphia, Mickey Moniak. 0 for 1 so far. And there's a foul ball. Line drive. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
Unbelievable.
1 out, runner at second. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Mickey Moniak. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. In the air out towards right center. Moniak sizes this one up, squeezes it, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, nobody on. Mickey Moniak, the next to hit. Tapped softly on the ground. On the run, sends it over to first. Got him! Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one the other way. Trejo. Throw to first in time. Jonathan India at the plate. Friedel on at first. Nobody out. Out towards left center. Blanco settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And the batter now, Jonathan India. Bubic back to work.
1. 0-1.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Base is empty with 2 away. Next for Cincinnati, Jonathan India. 0 for 2 in this one. And he lays one down the left side. On to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. And a swing and a miss.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Gets him to chase after that one.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
There's the splitter in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Out on the drop 3rd strike. 2 gone. And the runner stays where he is.
I need to start a Cub. Start a Cub. Start a Cub. I've got too many Cubs on the team. Let's see. Yeah, why? Oh, let's eat. We're gonna leave it there. Be right back. All right, we ate dinner. We're back. Boom, 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 boom. Let's try to go in here and do a couple of these. Tally 2 hits. We can't tally 2 hits with these guys? Oh, y'all being friendly? What is this, getting it?
Jonathan India at the plate.
I don't doubt you. Question that at all. I've seen you at work.
Late swing.
My question is,
foul
can this old boy get 2 hits in one
Nobody
game?
out, runner at first. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Fights that one away in the count.
I mean, he hit it. I think
remains
it had bounced. Then he hit it.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back here in Cincinnati, here's the second baseman, Jonathan India. Bubic back to work. Right down to shoot. Strike one.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
On the ground to third.
Old boy don't like cookies.
Sends it across to first. 2 outs, runner at first. Now it's the second baseman, Jonathan India. 0 for 2 in this one. Swings and misses. Strike one.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That's away from the TV. More towards the TV.
2 outs. Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
I do that differently.
In now for the Reds,
like
Jonathan
Take all the
India.
balls
0 for 3
off
with
of
2 strikeouts and a ground
And then I'd
out.
stick one down through there. And I'd find the hole.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And Earl Hendricks punches him out. That's a strikeout.
Need some help? Let's get that one started. It's not the art. Now pull. Hold it like this for me, Kathy. Take the on wrench out. Hold the. Pick it up. Off the box. Off the thing you're trying to bolt it to. Pick it way up. There you go. Now look underneath and put the damn thing in the hole.
I knew she was going to do that. See, you got her getting them now. No, Lala. She picks them up with her mouth, too. She'll take it and run away with it.
Nah. Cat don't do no wrong.
Look at her. She goes, Lala, no.
Psst. Oh, she's about to try to get it.
No.
No. I would leave it.
What?
Say nothing. Tomorrow. Oh, see, oh, hey. Tomorrow. Let's just play baseball. Let that crap fall where it falls. Game 2 of the doubleheader. You remember who we played? I don't remember. I don't remember who it was. Detroit. So it was Detroit. We played KC, Kansas City. She's not sure what she's got there. You know?
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on Tampa.
Ira!
First pitch coming at you right after the break.
And now, please welcome your Tampa Cats.
Just about ready to roll. Pitching in our game today, Shota Imanaga. How about a scouting report on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go? So up now for Kansas City, Dairon Blanco. That's off the inside corner, and we are underway. Fought off foul.
I really put Sammy in, right? I did. I remember that. Why?
The 1-1 is fouled off. Next pitch misses. And now two balls and two strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And next up for the Royals, Michael Garcia. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
All one's the count.
Swings through that one out in front that
No
time.
ball, two strikes.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. Nice, efficient start to the afternoon. That's two out. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr.
What's up, girl?
Going one. Two out, space is empty. Not close with that one. And it's a ball and a strike. To third. Dives, but
Cruz.
kicks off his glove. No play. That's an infield single.
Yeah. She thinks she's got some. She's a hunter.
Number 13, Salvador.
Man at first. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. There's a strike. Up the middle. They get the force. And that will end the inning.
Who was it?
Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Chris Bubich.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very...
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Leadoff double. He ran the bases right.
Here's
He tried to
Byron
screw it
Buxton.
up.
That's a laser base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in.
Damn.
The tag out. Now
No,
around
no.
second, going for third. Hung up in a rundown.
Here we
now.
go.
Puts the tag
Can't
on
run
him
the
and
damn
it's a double
bases.
play. So digging in, Manny Ramirez.
2 outs instead of 1-0.
On the ground to third, Garcia. Bounces it to first, but he digs it out and the inning is over.
Damn it.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Vinny
Trying to get that guy
Pasquantino.
home, hitting all kind of damn
Showed him
buttons.
back to work. Just missed. And that one
That's
misses
ball
up
two.
and in. And that's ball 2. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
The count.
Struck him out looking. Here's Mark Canha.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 21, Mark Canha.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So now here's the DH, Joey Wiemer. First pitch, and he just misses.
Counts 1-0.
No score here in the second. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Fastball
Ball
is outside. And a swing and a miss there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side here in the second. We head to the bottom of the second, and here's the catcher, Moises Ballesteros.
No.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Perez makes the grab, and there's one away. So now the DH spot, Adolis Garcia. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Canha makes the catch, and there are 2 outs. So now it's Freddie Freeman. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And first offering is fouled off. Up the middle, Witt. And that'll do it. Top half of the third inning, and to the plate for Kansas City, Jonathan India.
India.
They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Curve in
2
the dirt.
balls, 1 strike.
just missed.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And now it's Kyle Isbell. Isbell bats left, throws right, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018. Check swing, and he went. And the count even 1-1. That clips the corner.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you get a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
So the lineup flips over. Now the left fielder, Dairon Blanco. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Top of the 3rd, no score. Foul ball, still 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
So up next, Michael Garcia. That one catches the corner for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Clips the corner. That is strike 2. Popped in the air, left field. And that is that. And we're back, set for the bottom of the 3rd. And here is Sosa to the plate. And that one fouled off.
Well, these players definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Tie him up on a fastball inside. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. Out to center. Isbell going back on this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs. Here's the 3rd baseman, Elly De La Cruz. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Fly ball down the line. Makes the grab after a long run. And that's the inning. New inning getting started. Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL-NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boog. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Salvador Perez. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. There's the strike at the knees. 4th inning underway, no score. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third. Nope, he held back. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Outside low, 2-1. Stays alive. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's Gleyber Torres. Foul ball there. And a strike to Gleyber.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now the center fielder, Byron Buxton. He hit into a double play his first time up. That one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Now it's going to be Manny Ramirez. Grounded out his first time up. And takes low for ball 1.
Good girl. Ball 1, no strikes.
Good girl.
Out to short. Gets it to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Ready now for the 5th inning. So up now for Kansas City, Mark Canha. Shota back to work. In there at the knees.
Well, these Royals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Go ahead run on base. Joey Wiemer getting ready to hit. And that's downstairs. Ball 1. High fly ball out towards left field. That one's back. And forget it. That one felt good. And the Royals take the lead. It's 2-0.
He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside. And when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting a tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
Mark Davis into the game.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
India in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. And that's a little bit high. 2-0. On the ground, right side. Torres. The throw to first. 1 away here in the 5th. Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals. His first at bat was a strikeout. There's a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field.
Well, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. Michael Garcia digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one. That's a strike across the top of the zone. And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is downstairs.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Isbell, the runner at first with 2 gone. The next pitch misses, and the count's even at 2. Hit in the air, left field. And that is that. And we're back, bottom of the inning, and now it's going to be Moises Ballesteros. That one pulled foul.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
0-2.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. And next is the designated hitter, Adolis Garcia. Flied to right his first time. Garcia checks his swing. Now an appeal to first, and he held back according to Larry Bullard. One down, base is empty. And another ball.
Outside.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. And they're on the board. It's 2-1.
Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
Base is empty, 1 away, and here's Freddie Freeman. Grounded out to short in his first trip. This one lifted in the air, left field. Blanco. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
In the air, right field. And that is foul. Swings and misses. 0-2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Chopped left side. Garcia zips it to first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Top of the 6th inning, and now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside the park home run in the same game.
On the ground, right side. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Salvi steps into the box now. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
0-1
Perez goes 6 feet 3 inches, 255 pounds, and he was
No
born in
balls, 2 strikes.
Venezuela. Next
One
one
ball,
in the
2
dirt.
strikes.
And there's a
2-2
ball.
count.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
3 balls, 2
Off the
strikes.
mark there. And a full count now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 out.
Yeah, she's been
2
doing it.
down, bases empty.
She'll play with
And
it.
next up for the Royals, Vinny Pasquantino, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that
Ball.
misses. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. At the plate, Gunnar Henderson.
Henderson.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swings through that.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a
We're all
miss.
over that, man.
Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. He's 0 for 1.
Came up Bunting. Nah.
Swung on, belted. Way back there. Reaching for it and brings it in. Here is Gleyber Torres.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make. 3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swings through that one for strike
0-1's
1.
the count.
Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That one
1 ball,
inside.
2
Look
strikes.
out.
Hello.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Over to first.
He's out.
And that is that.
Top 7.
And we're back. Top of inning number 7. Now here is Mark Canha.
The right field. Now pitching.
New arm out of the bullpen, Lee Smith.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And that's in there at the knees. And it's strike 2.
0-2.
That one
That's a
misses, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Here's the Royals designated hitter, Joey Wiemer. He's already homered here in this one. And the
Ball
pitch
back
is outside, ball 1. Tap foul at the plate.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Check swing. Went around. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Chases in the dirt. Slider there. Up with it. Fires to first. Beats it to the bag and reaches on the strikeout. Jonathan India at the plate.
Jonathan India.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that drops in for a strike.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now a chance for Kyle Isbell. 1 for 2. And that is downstairs. And that is ball 1. And misses inside. That one at triple digits. Just missed.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Line to left, and that's just foul. Ground ball right side. Into the outfield, base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Blanco at the plate now, and that's inside. Late on that fastball.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a miss.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
This one popped up. Torres on the move. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now the number 2 hitter, Byron Buxton. And a swing and a miss.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Nope.
That one just misses. 1-2 the count.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And there's a base hit to left.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped off.
Hunter Harvey gets the ball now.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Buxton on the run. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. And ball 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Got him swinging. Moises Ballesteros will hit next. Move to second. Buxton back in there. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. Save. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away.
Ball 1.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. The tying run is 90 feet away. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Here's Buxton to score. It's an RBI single, and this game is tied in the 7th. Adolis Garcia, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
In the dirt.
0-2 is the count.
Nice job behind the plate there.
One ball.
In the
2
dirt.
strikes.
No advance. Good job behind the dish. One away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. And Obumby is kept in check with the K.
The first baseman, number 5.
Here's Freddie Freeman now.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Swing and a miss
No ball.
as he
2
was
strikes.
out front that time. That one
One ball,
misses.
2
And a
strikes.
count 1-2. And there's a
0-2.
ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th. Now the third baseman, Mike Garcia.
Now pitching.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Andres Munoz. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Line, and that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for
1 ball,
anything in the
2
dirt.
strikes.
Try your best to get into scoring position.
He is safe.
Damn it.
Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. That
2
one
balls.
missed.
2 strikes.
Popped up. Makes the catch. 1 down.
And good defensive play prevents a run from scoring right there.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next is the Royals catcher, Salvador Perez. Bounced out to short. And they get Perez for the out. So 2 down now. And here is Vinny Pasquantino. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. And to the plate for Kansas City, Mark Canha, 1 for 3. Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 1-0. with the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2-1.
Swings and misses. It's 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Strikes him out with 100.
Now pitching to
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Carlos Estevez. And now the right fielder, Sammy Sosa.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Out to short, Witt. Whips it across. 1 up, 1 down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That one almost got him.
Strike. One and one. Ball, that's low.
1 out, base is empty. One down, base is empty. That's towards center. Drops into the glove. That's out number 2. So up next, Elly De La Cruz.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
And a foul ball.
Maybe. Okay.
2 down, nobody on. On the ground. And he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Check on the runner. De La Cruz back on a dive. There goes Elly, pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Man at second. Runner on the go again. Garcia. Slings it across, and we stay tied as the inning ends. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Freddie Fermin.
And he's just looking to get something going any way he can here, trying to untie this ball game.
So they turn to their closer, Eric Gagne.
Now pitching. Eric.
And that one is lifted in the air. Buxton moves under it. Brings it in. And there's 1 down. And now Jonathan India. 0 for 3 in this one.
India.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, so many hard throwing
0-1's the
relievers in
count.
the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch up.
Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Isbell in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
No ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Pitch misses inside, and the count is 1-2. That to right. Sosa should have this one, and he makes the catch, and that'll do it. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. Estevez back to work. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Way out front for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ball one there.
2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him swinging for the K. Had him out front for strike 3. Moises Ballesteros now at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning.
Push it open, buddy.
And welcome back to the ballpark. On to extra innings. And here is Tyrone Blanco. Line drive, base hit. Heading for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. 3-2. No outs. Runner at first. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Blanco stands at second with no outs. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Got him. And there's one down. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. 101 on the gun. Swing and a miss. The shortstop takes the ball. One out, the runner at second here in extra innings. Swing and a ground ball. Throw on to Freeman. And Witt is out. Salvador Perez digs in now. 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts, and 2 groundouts. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Down the line. And that's a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. And here in extra innings. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Out of here.
Damn.
He made him pay for that one.
Yeah, he did.
It's 5-2.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. A new pitcher in the game, Michael Kopech. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
This to third. Whips it to first. Out number 3. Back now and on the mound. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Garcia getting ready to hit. Fouled off left side. Man at second. Fought off foul. On the outside corner, got him looking. Here is Freddie Freeman.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
Swing. Going to foul out of play. Looks like we've got a substitution at second. Coming in as the pinch runner, Luke Keeschel. Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely.
Runner.
And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Wide throw, and it gets away. He'll score easily, and they take a 2-run lead. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the last half of the 10th. And 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now here is Sammy Sosa. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And they're down to their last out. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Strike 1.
I think he was a little excited there. Saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
Now 1 and 1.
1 and 1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Ersig is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
What happened here? second base. Holy smokes. Man, I'm supposed to just turn on my boy like that. So we put him EH and oh, that's right, Phil. Huh. Yeah, we're gonna use him. Give me a diamond. Good. Oh, let me do that. And then, I mean, he fucking blows Sammy out of the water. It's a pretty damn strong lineup. I do right here. I do some of these. I remember. Right here, right? 6 more strikeouts with him. Bunch of nothing to get to that. That's pretty damn hot right there. Gonna hit a lot of bombs. All right, I'm out.